Hello, Mudcord YouTube. We're playing Sonic Mania today for the 34th birthday of Sonic the Hedgehog. Jin,
Fuck yeah.
the only thing I didn't decide is, are we doing Mania mode or are we doing Encore mode?
Can I be so real with you? I don't actually know the difference.
Yeah, hit me with one.
I mean, fuck it. Do Mania. That's
Okay.
like classic, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
That's a little bit easier for me, to be fair. Do I want all Chaos Emeralds or no Chaos Emeralds?
Whichever one seems closer to you in terms of, like, achievability.
Oh, they are entirely even.
Alright.
I don't
fuck
need to
it,
think
do all-
very
Do
hard
all
about
of them then.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
OBS and DRM are lagging this a little bit, but that's okay. Yep. I got hurt, bad news. I got hurt a second time, bad news. So Jin, on this sacred day of Sonic's 34th birthday, tell me what Sonic means to you.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, okay?
Yeah?
Now, it's very trivial to say that Sonic symbolizes speed, but he does. And this is important to me, because I think Sonic was a big inspiration on a figure that I've been paying a lot of attention to recently, who has, been in the public eye recently, in our circle, certainly. And that figure is Tamamo Cross.
Okay.
And I think that if people just understood that, like, the Uma Musume franchise is kind of like this, but with horses instead of hedgehogs.
Yeah.
I think if people just kind of understood that, they'd really, find some inner peace for themselves.
No, I think that's valid. I'm turning this into a different series all of a sudden, but Sonic the Hedgehog has collaborated with Love Live
Yes,
on a
that's
number
true.
of occasions.
Yeah.
And Love Live is also kind of like Uma Musume, because there are cute girls in idol costumes.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. And cute they are. Nice job, Tails. We're just gonna damage boost too, this shit. Tails, can you
I
fix
do
it
have
off?
to disclose something really important to you, by the way. I do have a Pop-Tart.
No, that's so valid. I respect that. Like, out of principle. Speaking of Love Live, Aqua's final live was yesterday. So they're just gone now, and that's, sad. The other day while I was walking home from school, no, I don't go to school, what the fuck?
Yeah, hold up. I was gonna be like, whoa. That's not right.
Huh? That's wrong.
Yeah, no, you
This
are
isn't-
a person with a job.
Huh?
What?
That's not what Sorry, there was a level design chunk that I don't remember being there.
Huh.
Okay.
They mixed it up on you.
Yeah, which is odd. Sorry, the other day when I was
Roguelike
walking
elements.
home
Every
from
copy of Sonic
work,
Mania is personalized.
Yeah, the other day when I was walking home from work, I listened to Aqua's final single, 8Q Hours, while, I read the lyrics as well, because I hadn't done that, and I cried.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, actually.
I will miss them dearly.
Rest in... I was gonna say rest in
No,
peace.
they're
not
alive.
dead.
God, there's a really nice
many happy
clip
travels.
of Anju Inami, the leader of Aqua, Sei of Chica, basically like pointing towards just the audience in general, doing a crying gesture, then like wiping away the tears and doing like a smile gesture, as if to, encourage people to don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened type of thing.
Yeah.
And that clip also just broke me. So, good times. I didn't quite have time or the money or the effort to seek out a pirate stream to watch Aqua's final live as it happened, so I kind of just kept up with it vicariously. And we'll watch the, when it comes to Blu-ray, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, it's, you know...
And you
Sonic.
will cry more. Like,
I
that
will.
is just a given. Yeah.
It's...
I should note another thing, which you know but the viewers don't, is that I also have video footage on the other half of my monitor of a different person, just a YouTube video of someone playing Yume Nikki,
peak.
which is, you know, a different video game.
I don't think I've ever managed to trail along that quite as well as I did there. Not that that matters to you, but to the viewers, I just did like a game moment.
No, that's so fine. Everybody comes to Mugcord YouTube for high quality gameplay footage.
Yeah.
So
I am a gamer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to die once this playthrough.
I believe you.
Yeah.
The Yume Nikki video has now gone to this person who's playing Nasu, which, as everyone knows, is the mini game in Yume Nikki where you control like a weird bird man and you try to catch falling eggplants.
No, of course. I'm familiar.
Yeah.
By the way, Mugcord YouTube, OBS was fucking crashing. Or no, Mania was crashing when I tried to record it with OBS. Such that I'm playing the game in windowed mode. Because it was the only way I could find to make the recording work. The good news is Mania is a short as fuck game, so this is only going to be a one-part series. And also will be
one
done
part
in, like,
of
90 minutes.
Yeah, one part of the collage of feelings that brings us together, because that's what it means to be.
Well, it's an important day. It's Sonic's 34th anniversary. That's a big one.
It's weird that Sonic the Hedgehog is... Like, okay, I'm gonna say something very stupid to you, but, like, emotionally it's very smart, so I need you to follow me on this journey, okay? It's weird that I'm now an adult also. Like, I'm 31 years old, but Sonic is still older than me. Isn't that weird?
The character isn't. But
I mean, no, but like the series.
Yeah,
it's weird that Sonic is still older than I am. Like, obviously this is not how time works, but I think as a kid I had like some kind of like,
you know, you're going to become
subconscious thought. Like, I had like, well, like, yes, but I had this like subconscious thought, I think, of like, you know, as I become older, I will eventually be older than the stuff that's older than me now. But that's obviously not how that works.
No.
So, like, you know, I'm not older than like Michael Jackson's music or, you know, anything else from this period of time. Not older than the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, time continues to move at the same pace.
Oh, cunt. Tails. I can back up. Right. No, I lost access to a special stage, unless I gamer hard enough.
Okay, I believe in you. I'll let you commentate on that for a bit.
Tails, get up here. Tails, come on, you little rodent. Of course, the irony is that Sonic is the rodent. Tails, why didn't that work? You know what's real? I need to fucking move this window, because I can see the very top of my OBS stream, and I can see, like, gameplay elements repeated, and that is fucking with me. Why is... Right, I'm doing the thing that you're supposed... Okay, right. That's not how that's supposed to work, but that's fine. We're gonna go over here just to, you know, refresh. Missed that.
You've got this, Jeff.
I did. We made it. We're on Chaos Emerald 4, by the way. Yeah, we're more than halfway done with them. Like I said, this won't be very much effort.
I live here, by the way.
Yeah?
This is a rare bit where, like, the aesthetics kind of line up between this and Yume Nikki.
No, that's the, Hold on, we're gonna turn and you'll see the background for a second. Look at that fucking red thing. The backgrounds in just Sonic special stages in general, but particularly in Mania and also CD, are, fabulous. They are amazing. I had the Mania backgrounds as my wallpaper for a while. The special
I would, like,
ones.
take a vacation.
No, that's fair. You can get high and freak yourself the fuck out as well.
Yeah. Just smoking like the most intense weed you can find and vibing out in this place will leave you with a feeling of ego death that like people like used to have to climb mountains to seek out.
Yeah. There we go. Sonic got Chaos Emerald. That is the last Chaos Emerald we're going to get in this zone. If I'm gamer, we'll get them all in Chemical Plant. Otherwise, I'll have to wait until Studiopolis.
This is where I admit I don't think I've ever gotten past Studiopolis in this game.
That's fair. I kind of wanted to do this damage list for the swag, and I failed.
Well, that's alright.
It's Miles' fault. Guy that only ever calls him Miles instead of Tails. It has to be a thing. There has to be somebody. What the fuck? That's different. What's... That's not there! What's... Have I modded this game without even realizing it?
Gosh, did you like, you know, get a secret update or something?
Right. I'm wondering if fucking... Did it like load the Encore level layers, but not palettes? Because that's the only thing I can think. Or, again, I might have just apparently modded the game without knowing. But I have, like... I tried to mod Mania, didn't succeed. And just, like, deleted the mod files and did, like, verify file integrity and shit like that. So I don't know what's going on. What the fuck happened to my normal Sonic Mania playthrough?
Just vibe on it, guys.
Like, apparently you just can't record a Mugcord video without something going wrong. The good news is, yeah, this barely makes a difference, unless the game crashes, in which case it makes a big difference. Or the recording fucks up in some way, that would also be bad.
I'm gonna choose to blame it on the fact that I'm watching Yume Nikki in the other window.
Yeah, no, Yume Nikki has cursed Sonic Mania.
Yeah, the spirit of Kikiyama is with us.
But what the fuck has to happen to just load objectively incorrect level design? I don't even remember if that's the Encore mode design, to be fair. So I can't even be sure about blaming that. Again, like, I feel like there just must be a mod, but I don't have Mania's mods or mod manager. Also, I'm pretty sure the only mod I've ever tried to download for Mania added Nozomi from Love Live as a playable character. Which shouldn't impact level design. But whatever.
My favorite Sonic character.
Yeah. Once we've finished the Chaos Emerald gathering, the rest of the games go really quickly. Don't get hit.
It's like frozen food level take, but like
yeah, Chemical Plant music is
music.
Fucking incredible.
Kind of a jam, yeah.
Right, I don't even recognize every part of the level, because I feel like there's just shit that's changed, and I don't think it should have. Right, the fucking DRM OBS lag is pissing me off as well. Sonic Mania shouldn't be dropping frames. Whatever.
It's very difficult to render sprites in this high quality, I guess.
No, you're so right. Happy birthday, Sonic. Sonic Mania is my favorite Sonic game, personally. I just think it's a fucking banger.
Yeah.
What it is there's a lot about Mania... Okay, there's not a lot. There's a decent amount of stuff about Mania that can and deserves to be criticised. Mostly, it is a little sad that it doesn't have many original levels. But some of the gameplay for the returning acts is so fucking transformative that I honestly don't give a shit. Because this game just plays better than anything else in the series. Such that it's my favorite of the series. Especially of the 2D games, all the 3D games. I don't know what my favorite is. Like, Sonic X Shadow Generations is like the best package, but that's almost like... That's 2 games, you know, that's a bit boring to say.
I guess my question, Josh, is like... You know, it's a little controversial to say this, but would you say this is better than Sonic 4?
Yeah, I would. We'll see if it's better than the movie Sonic 4 when that comes out, but, you know.
Yeah.
For some reason, I think it will be, because it's better than the other 3. Sonic 3 was slightly disappointing to me. The movie.
I don't think I
Sonic
knew
3
they were
record.
on the 3rd movie.
No, that was Shadow, Keanu Reeves and shit.
What was the second one?
Knuckles, Idris Elba and shit.
Right, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then we got the Knuckles show, which I still need to make you watch with me.
You've told me that it's basically like high art.
Yeah.
Like conceptual art.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the weird shell.
Oh yeah, no, it's awesome. It's one of the, you know, completely new things that they added to this level and made it a bit more entertaining. Shit.
It reminds me of, and might be inspired by, I don't know, the bounce gel in Portal 2.
It probably is inspired by that, to be fair.
You ever played Portal 2, Josh?
I have not for very long. I got a physical copy of it on Xbox 360 and played the multiplayer with my little brother, which isn't how most people play Portal on the Xbox 360. I mean,
no, it's not.
But
no.
you know, I got Portal 1 and 2 on sale a while back because it was like £2 for both of them.
Yeah, no, I do. Like, I'll be honest with you, I've been playing Portal 1 again recently. I was like, hey, I kind of forgot that this game was like, it's sort of a slap.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the second one, I remember really liking, and I'm eager to go back to that to see if I think that is also sort of a slap.
It probably is, to be fair.
Yeah. I know Portal 2 is kind of like for the longest time it was like a consensus, like, you know, one of the best games ever and like one of the best sequels ever. Yeah. I know that reputation has dimmed somewhat over time. A lot of the people nowadays who play it are kind of down on its writing because they find it to be a bit of like, you know, presaging the very like irony poisoned kind of, you know,
it birthed a trend that we're
that
now pissed off at.
Yeah, that permeate stuff like that today, which is unfortunate. But I feel like that's kind of like, you know,
sorry,
blaming the tree.
Sonic is in front of the environment, or he was in front of the environment here when he shouldn't have been. So apparently I just have the fucking most glitched, fucked up copy of Sonic Mania imaginable, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like this. Anyway, I don't think you can fault Wheatley for everybody ripping off Wheatley.
Yeah, no, it's like, it feels a little... I guess. I don't know. Not that Portal 2 needs defending. I think people are still of the opinion that it is a good game.
Yeah.
Like, you know. All of that stuff got beat to death because it was, like, actually quite entertaining in the first place. Like,
yeah.
Fucking Cave Johnson.
People just get fatigued with stuff, which, you know, fair.
Yeah, you know, it is fair. I mean, I'll say this, probably never making a Half-Life 3, they're sure as hell not making a Portal 3. And I do kind of miss the series, because, like, there have been a lot of first-person puzzle games since then. A lot of them pretty good. None have been quite that, like, mix of good and accessible, but also still making you feel challenged, I feel like.
It is 2D, but you could play Portal Mario with some community mod packs.
I could do that, that's true.
There's like a legitimate suggestion, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's something I thought of, but...
We're about to be done with the
There's
Chaos
also Portal Reloaded, which is like a fan thing, where there's like a special gun that gives you... It's got 3 portals instead of 2, which feels like it might be a little too high IQ.
Yeah.
Little too high IQ for me, but I don't know.
It sounds fun as hell, but it also just sounds like you might need to, you know... you might need to be really smart.
Yeah. Shout out also to Antichamber, which is another really fun first-person puzzle game, and I feel like that one's kind of been just like completely forgotten, which is a shame because I really like that game. God, you are really right about the backgrounds in these areas. What is that in the distance?
Yeah, I know.
Why are you running toward like the Big Bang?
And that's every Chaos Emerald.
Nice.
We are 20 minutes into the recording, and they're all done.
I guess my main question is like, you know, what do you think Sonic's role in the creation of the universe is?
Right. Now, there's a lot of fan comments about that.
The best part is that I believe you without having to be convinced in the slightest.
Yeah. There's one I've been meaning to read. I think it's called The Murder of Me, and it's by somebody that is currently an IDW Sonic artist. So, you know.
Nice.
That's how it goes. Puyo Puyo time, by the way.
Oh, fuck, it's the Mean Bean Machine segment, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember getting to this when I played this area and being just, like, fully... Just like, what is going on here?
No, it's incredible.
I was only passingly familiar with Puyo Puyo at the time.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Right, Eggman, didn't be a cunt.
Scotland.
Are you allowed to say that on YouTube? I can't remember. I say it all the time.
Probably not.
No, I say it all the time. It's only a 2-chin, like the rapper.
Yo, titty boy.
God, fucking, you know, I'm gonna stop trying. Just fucking
Josh, do you
blocks
know that the rapper Two Chainz used to be called Titty Boy?
I didn't, to be fair.
You
I just
know
kind
that.
of accepted what you said as like a normal thing that, you know.
Yeah. It is.
Girls really like Titty
rap
Boy.
name. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually am not a huge fan, but I do like a decent chunk of Two Chainz' work.
No, that's fair.
It's a record he did, like 7 years ago now, called Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. That's really good.
Fair. No, this just isn't going well. Like, I'm winning. It's literally fine. It's virtually impossible to lose this. But I wanted it to be going a lot better. It's fine, he's about to die. There. I'll just let him kill himself.
Well, that you definitely can't say on YouTube.
It's alright. Bye, Egg.
You have to say that he's gonna unalive himself.
Come on, Sonic, to the hops.
Yeah.
I hate YouTube.
Yeah, no, same.
Right. Best music in the game coming up.
Really?
Studio Opera.
Oh yeah, this one. Okay, yeah.
Right, I feel stressed out not rolling into a ball and spin dashing there. That was weird.
Fair.
I was going slowly to let the music happen, and, you know.
Yeah. Is Stupiopolis sound original to this game?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a really good example of, like, you know, when you let them go original, they cook fucking insane. The returning zones are also incredible, for the record. I really don't think Mania has a miss anywhere. But imagine if it was all original and wasn't Sonic Superstars.
My question, I guess, is, like, when do they make it Mania 2?
Sonic Superstars!
Oh, yeah.
And Superstars is fine. It's just not that good.
That's not the same team, though, is it? Or
No, although those guys, you know, formed an indie team, made Penny's big breakaway. Probably aren't doing stuff with Sega again, unless they decide that they want to. And they might, but who knows, you know?
Wait, what's Penny's big breakaway?
3D platformer. Indie.
Huh.
It's pretty good, maybe. I haven't played it. I bought it.
What a funny series of sentences.
Look, don't worry
It's
about
pretty good, maybe. I haven't played it. I bought it. I haven't played it, though.
it. Look, that's...
I spent money on this thing, so it's probably good.
Look, that's the gamer creed,
don't worry
okay?
about it.
Besides, not everything you spend money on is good.
I mean, like, fair, but, like, I'm not gonna go around telling people that Payday 2 is great because I bought it for, like, $1 years and years ago and haven't played it yet.
I bought Detroit Become Human.
Why?
Discounted, and I thought it would make a good Mugport video.
I'm about to slander one of my, like, blood relations. One of my younger siblings, and if you are somehow watching this, you know which one you are. Sorry. One of my younger siblings, that is their favorite video game, which is
Deranged.
unhinged to me. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say further, they work in the gaming industry now, so they're like graphics person, but
Yeah. I mean, Detroit Become Human is a pretty good looking game.
yeah,
I was thinking the other day, to its credit, it is a very well optimized game. You boot it up, it spends like 15 or 20 minutes or something, just like thoroughly analyzing your hardware specs, and then just makes the game look as good as it possibly can while still running well. And it did look pretty much
good,
as good on my
yeah.
PC as it does on like a PS4, and I don't have like a good PC. So it's a bit like, huh, that's impressive, to be fair. You know. Credit where it's due, Detroit Become Human.
yeah. We've talked about a lot of other video games in this video.
I mean, what is there to say about Sonic Mania? It's the greatest 2D Sonic game.
I'll take your word for it.
Like, okay, here's the thing. A lot of people still prefer 3 and K, but what I'm going to tell them to do is go back, play 3 and K, realize that Sonic 3 is brilliant. Sonic and Knuckles, like, okay, Mushroom Hill's okay, but it's a bit long. Flying Battery is good, but those fucking elevators. Nobody actually likes Sandopolis Act 2. Lava Reef, 10 out of 10, no notes, but the boss is fucking, you just stand there. Hidden Palace is Hidden Palace, it's an extended cutscene boss fight, it's fine. Knuckles boss is a little easy. Sky Santa is decent. And then Death Egg is also a bit long and has some kind of boring gimmicks, but I actually think it's fine to be that position for the final zone in the game. And it's like, okay, so you're still good, but a lot of the later zones are kinda eh. Whereas, well, Mania, like I said, it doesn't miss. And yeah, it's not as original as Free Knuckles. I do think the, you know, reused level aesthetics is Mania's biggest weakness. But it is such an incredible game in spite of that, and every returning level, while Act 1 plays, you know, the fucking... Okay, Act 1 of a Sonic Mania level is basically Acts 1 and 2 combined of the levels from the other game. That's not always the case, but that is most of the case. Act 2 in Mania, every Act 2, like, completely makes the borrowed zones their own fucking thing. Mania Green Hill Act 2 is like...
Yo,
beautiful.
the film reel?
Yeah. No, fucking...
That's cool.
Exactly! The original shit is that fucking good, and then the returning zones are still kind of a slapper.
Yeah. Is this the part where we tell people what my favorite 2D Sonic game is?
Sonic Pocket Adventure?
It's Sonic Pocket Adventure.
That's alright, it is a good game.
It's I can't explain it, it's just somehow it's the only one that I've ever really played with gameplay-wise. I don't know. There's something about how, like, the physics are very slightly different or something, I don't know.
I've played Pocket Adventure, and I do like it. I beat it. I remember spending, like, a while. I got trapped in their, like, aquatic ruin, like, so I just did, like, a cool physics jump that would be doable in the classic games as well. It took slightly longer to get it sorted out because the physics are different than what I'm used to, but I still felt like a badass after doing it. Funniest thing, this is a really well-known piece of trivia among Sonic fans. Right now you can't play it because you can't hear it because the volume's very low. There is a low static hum playing right now with the number 72216. On the 22nd of July 2016, there was a Sonic live stream, and a low hum played in the background of the entire stream. That was a bad thing in the stream, but they took the piss out of it in Sonic Mania, which is kind of hilarious.
That's amusing, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, I missed the title card. Where the fuck are you right now?
This is Flying Batter from Sonic 3.
I see.
Yeah.
Something about this looks Mega Man-y to me.
I can see that.
I think it's like the wall, like the mechanical wall.
Yeah. Now we're outside though. I'm playing this safe because I said I wasn't going to die this playthrough. But if there was any area where I'm going to, it's here.
I mean, there's a lot of, like...
Bottomless pits? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we made it. That ramp is weird, by the way, because at a certain point it stops being a wall that you're able to run along. And it's like, huh. Why did they do it like that?
Oh... You know.
The answer is a cool set. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a lightning shield right now, so I'm magnetized to the roof.
That's pretty baller.
Yeah, there's nothing like that in the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but Mania decided, you know what would be cool as fuck? That.
They were right.
They were right.
I'll give that to them. They were right about that.
Get in there. Whoa. I'm about to get another extra life. You're another potential death spot. Okay, there we go. Fucking problem solved. We are no longer going to die for the entire rest of the game.
Good luck.
Yeah. If I die, can I beat Sonic Mania, but if I die, the video ends?
If I die, I get beaten to death in real life by 25 people with baseball bats?
34 to celebrate Sonic's 34th anniversary.
Yeah, 34. And they're all wearing Sonic t-shirts?
That's crazy. They're all wearing Shadow t-shirts, actually, because they're pissed off that, you know...
No, hold on. Sonic t-shirts, but all of them are wearing, like, a different mask of Sonic character.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting you in a horror movie.
No, I like this. Oh.
That's kind of a really stupid idea.
Yeah?
You know how, fucking Winnie the Pooh, like the character, entered the public domain a year or two ago?
Yeah, and we got, you know, the horror movies.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if somebody made a Sonic clone with Winnie the Pooh in it?
That would be something.
I don't know. Something about the juxtaposition tickled me there.
No, I respect it. This boss is very.
I will give you full credit, by the way. Like, I do still have the Yume Nikki stream up, but I've pretty much just been watching your stream.
Yeah, I'm good at Sonic games.
Yeah. It helps that I've also like played Yume Nikki front to back a number of times, which
Yeah.
is a foreign concept to a certain kind of person, but I really like Yume Nikki.
No, that's valid. I'll play it at some point.
I like Yume Nikki 2 even more, but that's because it's like a sprawling collaborative project that still regularly gets updates.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about the like living nature of the video game is beautiful to me in a way.
No, that's valid. I respect that.
Yeah.
Oh. Get down here.
I actually used to contribute to the Yume Nikki 2 wikis sometimes.
Crying and killing myself, I died.
They're coming, Josh!
Right, okay. Can I beat Sonic Mania before 34 people in different Sonic masks come and kill me? Right. Okay, see, that's how it was supposed to go. And then I would get the fucking ring, and now I'm Supersonic. And the rest of the level is free.
Yeah.
This, like, below the fucking decks of the ship, though. Of the flying battery, like, in a
It's
heavy
a
storm.
really cool set piece.
Yeah. It's only going to get cooler, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward.
We're not even fucking done. This is actually, like, one of the longest levels in the game, to be fair. I can do it pretty quick, though. Right, this bit's scary, because these things have, like, fucking collision. And they can't hurt me because I'm supersonic, but they can interrupt my jumps. So, you know. Don't want to die. Ah, here we go.
People have made this observation about 1,000,000 times. I do think it's fun that they just, like, Sonic goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah. The storm is hitting, by the way. It's fucking raining outside now.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Get up here. Banging. I can just make the jump. I don't know why I bothered waiting. Can I bother? Can I be bothered going up there? Yeah, of course I can. Easy. Oh yeah, this is not actually a route that I should be bothering with after all. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh no, we're going the right way. No, we're fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I took an unconventional route and, you know, it went a bit weirdly. Okay,
Are you getting the big rings just kind of because? Or?
So, when you have all Chaos Emeralds, the big rings give you 50 rings.
I see.
And of course, it's 50 rings to turn Supersonic, so, you know. They are just a Supersonic button.
Definitely knew that.
The sad thing is I don't have a mod that, like, disables the Supersonic music. And the Supersonic music's good. But Mania's normal soundtrack is that fucking incredible that it's kind of sad to be, like, cucking it. But oh well. Storm's picking up and everything. It's fun showing Mania to somebody that hasn't actually beat the game, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I think I got about as far as Studiopolis.
Yeah.
Probably just... No, I got to the boss. I don't remember. If I did get past that, it wouldn't have been very far.
Yeah.
Because I don't recognize this at all.
No, that's fair. You fucking speed along, like, the underside of the ship in this set piece, and it's like, that's kind of just awesome.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Oh, not enough speed. Supersonic, of course, famously slow.
Oh my god, it's a spider.
Yeah. Oh, this is where, in fact, I'll just let him... I'll kick him up there, because I don't want this fight to take too long. Eggman's sprite here, there's a popular misconception of the sprite. He's upside down, but if you imagine for a second that the mustache is hair...
Okay, I've heard of this.
Yeah. I don't remember what her name becomes.
Omelette.
Omelette, that's the one.
Yeah,
You're a better Sonic fan than me. You know all the popular Sonic fan characters. I don't.
Only with respect to the like fan-made Eggman's daughter character.
Yeah. Of course, then they made a real Eggman's daughter with Sage, so people just draw fan art of both of them hanging out, and it's like cute.
Pretty epic.
Yeah. Omelette is a much better fan character to me than fucking Bowser. I hated Bowser. Just a bunch of people think that Bowser suddenly becomes fucking sexy if you turn him into an anime girl. Like, fuck, he's already sexy, you cunt.
Your undying hatred for Bowsette is like one of the funnier things about you to me.
I just feel very... Oh, press garden time.
Press garden?
Yeah.
Why is it pressed?
Printing press.
What? Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. It's a printing press.
Huh. Okay.
As we get further into the stage, you'll see like fucking Eggman propaganda. Like anti-Sonic propaganda from Eggman.
Wait, this kind of fucking... Like,
yeah, I know, right?
Good.
This level theme is fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Again, when they got to be original, it's amazing. And, you know, the borrowed ones are also good. They really did transform a lot of them. But, like, God, oh, and we're gonna get to Press Garden Act 2, and you're gonna be like, holy shit, this is, like, beautiful.
Yo, the Inkwell? That's fun.
Yeah, that has a, old bandnick that was scrapped from Sonic 1 called Splats. It was brought back from Mania. And everyone's like, neat!
Oh, the letters that, like, pop in become blocks you can interact with?
I jumped away from them too quickly to, like, show them off.
That's alright. That's solid.
But, you know, oh. And Supersonic. Took me a while to get 50 rings there. There's your, you know, crush paper together. Because it's a printing press. Press Garden's such a good fucking level. I want to give a shout out here to fucking Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers, which, Shagu might have mentioned to you, Jane. I don't know if you saw it at all. It's just a Sonic fan game that's in the style of, like, a kart racer from, like, the sort of not Dreamcast, Saturn-esque era. And I don't know if it's a fan level or a level in the base game, but they have a really good Press Garden level that's a nice transition of this design into, like, a three-dimensional environment. Yeah, it looks cool as fuck.
You know, racing games are like one of the more aesthetic genres, I think, of video games.
Bizarre how often that holds true, yeah.
One of my first ever video games was when I was a kid. We had a Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And we had Sonic Adventure, obviously, but we also had Hydro Thunder, and that game's vibes are like, oh, Hydro Thunder is a good fucking time, dude.
I know, you know, Outrun.
No, Outrun's also a good fucking time, although it's like it was a little before my time.
Yeah.
Like, Hydro Thunder is, like, actually just great. Like, I recommend it if you... There's, like, a PC port that I think is not that hard to track down.
We're about to be in Press Garden Act 2, by the way, so I need you to turn your stream volume up just to listen to this fucking song.
Alright, let me do that. Ooh. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, this level is fucking... We're not even at the best part of the song, by the way, so we're gonna hang another second or so.
Oh! Oh my god.
Yeah.
The keyboard runs, dude.
It is fucking amazing.
Is this game's soundtrack on Spotify?
I don't actually know if the entire soundtrack is, but bits and pieces of it are. I'll write down for myself as well. Sonic Mania OST.
Well, you're doing stuff. I can look it up.
Yeah, that makes more
I literally
sense.
have Spotify open already.
Also,
Sonic
the level
Mania
itself, by the
soundtrack
way,
so
is
electric.
fucking beautiful. This is Press Garden Act 2 for the record.
Yeah.
I believe the song is called Blossom Haze. This song is on Spotify, I know that much.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it, but...
I'll find it afterwards, if not.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the fire shield interacts with all the frozen bits of terrain in this level, and it's really cool.
That is...
Well, in that case, it didn't work. I took damage, okay?
Nah, that's fine.
And here goes that song, because I'm supersonic.
Yeah, you know.
We can slope physics our way up here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's just a life over there. I am completely not on the path I usually take for this level. What's up? Nothing. Jesus Christ, just go the normal way.
You're down in the wheels.
Yeah, right, I'm overcomplicating it. Right, this way. There we go. This is familiar.
Oh, God. Sorry, a comment for the Yume Nikki fans in the audience. The person in this long play I'm watching just went to the monochrome desert, so the entire left half of my screen got brighter.
That's fun. I'm frozen in ice. Oh, I wish I saw the fire shield. This level, or the boss in this level, is really fun to fight if you're mighty with a fire shield. Because all his projectiles reflect off you and you cannot get frozen.
Oh.
So it's just like, haha, fuck you. That's Mighty's thing. He's sort of an easy mode. He just doesn't take as much, like, hits from projectiles and shit like that. Which, you know, sure. He also has, like, a ground pound. So my eye itches.
No.
You're right, I didn't need to apologize for that.
Yeah.
I'm the one supposed to know not to apologize for stupid shit. Only for extremely serious shit. Like continuously talking about Pride of Orange or something.
Yeah, that is something you should apologize for, yes.
I can break out of this, by the way, it's just I got stuck in the terrain when I'm supposed to slope down. That's all. And here's Heavy Shinobi.
Huh.
The heavy, hard-boiled heavy battle song is also fucking brilliant.
So hard-boiled.
Yeah, and Ari's dead. She, Heavy Shinobi is a girl, I believe. See her robots, you see.
Many such cases.
Yeah. I believe it's Shinobi and Magician that are girls? I don't remember. Oh yeah. Oh, wait, new song. Stream volume up.
Ooh. Yeah, no, the music in this is really nice.
Song is getting antsy with me. I'll move now. That's the other thing about Mania. I think it maybe has the best soundtrack in the series. Maybe, okay? Don't fucking...
No,
right, Sonic games, soundtracks, everybody's fucking heard it. Because, like, what? It's this, 06, Adventure 2, Unleashed, Free and Knuckles. All of those are kind of, like, the ones that I would put as, you know, competing.
Does 06 have a really good soundtrack? I don't remember
06's soundtrack is fucking incredible.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't played it in a long time.
No,
so.
That's, you know, fine. That's normal. The soundtrack is pretty much the... everybody unanimously agrees this is easily the best part of the game.
No, fair. I told you that I got 06 when it was, like, pretty new. Like, it
I don't know
basically
if I knew that,
just
to be
come
fair.
out. Yeah. Yeah. I was like...
Or finish your thing first.
I was like a bit of like I was an older kid at that point, so that would have been what?
Well, it came out in 2006.
12? Yeah, that was 12. If I'm doing the math right. I am. So, you know, I was like, yo, this will be just like Sonic Adventure, one of my favorite games from my bygone youth. And then it was Sonic 06, and then it was like, yeah.
It is kind of a Sonic Adventure game.
I mean...
It is Sonic Adventure 3 in everything but name only. But it also just is, you know...
the main problem is that it sucks.
Yeah. But that's, that's what happened. I remember walking past like a game shop that had Sonic 06 in the window when it was pretty new. And my brother had an Xbox 360, such that I was like, oh my god, please, 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 please. And the answer was no. Which, you know, easy joke, maybe they saved me or whatever. But I wanted, it was a Sonic game that I didn't have. You know?
Yeah.
I fucking love the drop dash so much, by the way. Absolutely incredible fucking movement mechanic. For the record, we didn't do Encore mode. What Encore mode does is you're playing as two characters at a time, although you can swap between them at the press of a button. And instead of lives, you have the other characters in the game. So I could be Sonic and Tails, and then I would open like a Knuckles monitor, and I would have Knuckles. And I would be controlling Sonic and Tails, but I would get to switch to Knuckles in like certain conditions. And, you know, you get Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty, and Ray. So you've got 5 lives instead. But, you know, you're swapping characters on the fly and shit, and it's like, that's kind of sick.
Hey, why are you inside a giant saxophone?
This is Stardust Speedway Act 2, which also has a really nice song, but unfortunately, I'm Supersonic.
It's fine.
Yeah. This stage is, like, from Sonic CD, which is why it's very heavy on the, detail. I love Sonic CD's aesthetics, by the way.
You know, well, my girlfriend knows that game. Library. I should play that one of these days. I never have.
Fair. It's pretty good. I think it's one of the less accessible classic Sonic games.
Fair, but I don't play games like that to beat them. I just kind of play them to mess around for a little bit.
No, that's admittedly CD's. Consequently, it's probably the easiest classic Sonic game to mess around in because of how the levels are designed. Right, we're about to encounter the goat.
The goat?
There he is.
Oh!
Yeah.
I know that guy.
And we lead with a race. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to win.
Could be.
It's actually not a real race, he just kind of flies around in a taxi. Right. Then, thing that kind of looks like the thing from the OVA. Right, these things are kind of annoying to do as Supersonic. You're supposed to bounce... Right, okay, so these are like Silver Sonic from one of the fucking Game Gear games, which is just another Metal Sonic variant. And you're supposed to bounce them back into him, which is kind of difficult as Supersonic, because you bounce him too far.
I see.
But it's okay, because it's doable. Then we run up here, and he is about to do something. There we go.
I can do this, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's pretty easy as Supersonic, because, you know, it's his hands that damage you. Unless you're Supersonic.
In which case, there's nothing damages you.
Yeah.
So. Well, you know. That's...
and we lost the Phantom Ruby to that little green cunt. We're about half an hour out from beating the game, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm not skipping the cutscene. Oh yeah, Hydro City time. Jane, you a Hydro City or Hydrocity truther?
Well, I know that you must be a Hydro City person, but I will confess I always pronounced it Hydrocity.
Honestly, I kinda just switched.
Fair.
I don't really have an opinion.
I just think Hydrocity sounds better.
That's fair. I think alternating them is just funny. Because you're supposed to have an opinion on it as a Sonic fan.
Nice.
Although I did watch a YouTube video where somebody said it as like Hydro CT, and I was like, that's kind of hilarious.
That's like... but that's the wrongest anyone has ever done it.
Yeah, no, that's the good part. Don't get damaged by that. I should have turned on fucking full ability control or whatever. Although you need to do debug shit for that, so absolutely nah. Because I really like the fucking insta-shield. Healer I could take or leave, I like the animation for it a lot. But I want drop dash and insta-shield. I believe if you cheat this,
I like the like aquatic aesthetic of this place.
It is Hydro City after all.
True.
But no, it's a nice aesthetic.
The absolute hydrocity.
Right, check out this fucking bubble gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually don't love the bubble gimmick that much because I think it slows down gameplay a little too much. Such that I would call this the closest thing Mania has to a miss. Except not really, because it's still peak. Just don't die. Also, I'm fucking Broly colors now.
True, you're the strongest hedgehog.
Oh, Tails, are you about to die? No, unfortunately not.
Why are you trying to kill Tails?
Look, it's just funny, okay? Every Sonic fan kills Tails at least once in their life.
In a parallel universe, Tails is playing a video game where he's killing you for fun.
That just means I'm Sonic's sidekick, baby.
True. I was thinking like the entire fictionality situation was reversed, but no, I like your idea better, where it's exactly the same, except instead of Tails as the sidekick, it's just a Scottish person.
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog and his best buddy, Joss the Human. Oh, I don't have a shield. Well, now I have to be careful. Fuck!
That's good.
Yeah, I genuinely died this time. Music? Hello?
You get no music today.
Why the fuck is this the most cursed Mania playthrough? By the way, the level design has been normal everywhere else.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird.
Jesus. This is so awkward now.
It's kind of uncanny. I feel like you're about to see hyper-realistic blood or something.
I guess this is how it is for Sonic.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't hear music when he runs through these places.
What is that buzzing sound?
Fans.
God, that's unnerving.
Yeah. This is weird as fuck.
Incidentally, the person in the Yumi Nikki long play I'm watching has gone to the Hell Maze, so that's a good compliment to all this.
No, that's probably what happened to the music.
Yeah.
I'm about to get Super Sonic back, hopefully, and then at least we can have music.
What if it doesn't play the Supersonic theme either?
Oh, I was worried for a minute. Oh. See, that's normally what happens. That bad thing just fucking explodes. Under the pressure of legendary Super Saiyan Sonic.
Yeah.
I should rewatch that fucking Sonic Cross Dragon Ball where Sonic and Shadow team up with Goku and Vegeta to beat Broly. Sprite animation again. Goku and Vegeta fuse at the end, and then Sonic and Shadow fuse as well. Oh. Tails, you can't do that, silly.
I don't think that's something they can canonically do, no.
No, it isn't. Oh, by the way, I once did a, well, never mind. I did a no spin dash run, and this was the farthest I could get, because you can't spin dash through that block underwater. Or you can't get enough speed to beat that block underwater, rather. Mm-hmm. Right, this boss is very fun.
It's like a frog-looking thing?
That's Eggman.
Oh, okay.
In a diving suit. I need to go through a cutscene first.
That's the end.
Oh, the music is back.
So it is. Here's my thought, okay?
Yeah.
Sonic and Shadow should be allowed to fuse because more things should have character fusion.
Okay, so I'm in the Eggmobile.
Yo.
Yeah, you fucking suck Eggman up, and it's awesome.
Role reversal.
It's not necessarily the most gripping boss fight, but it's fun. So, who cares? And yeah, you can drop bombs that break his bombs before you suck them up, because that's the challenge.
Naturally.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't get the bounce that back. Oh well. I actually do think the Act 2 boss is kind of a stinker. Not the first part of it. The first part of it's great. But then after what is already one of the longest fights in the game, it just doesn't die and just makes you redo a boss from Sonic 3 original. And it's like, well, that's a bit boring. But oh well. That's like one
like that
boss fight that's kind of in, you know, the entire rest of the game.
I like that you were riding on a bunch of fluorescent lights a second ago. That was interesting.
Oh yeah, you'll see them again in a minute. Let's go up here. And then Hydro City's music is also very good. But not like stop and listen to it and be like, holy shit, good in the same way as the other tracks I played are. But it's very good.
I get what you mean.
Plus these guys. Hands on the fucking gears. And there goes the music in favor of Supersonic again.
I think there's just like a big water slide going throughout this whole place.
Yeah, it's awesome. Here's these again.
Yo, the fluorescent lights.
They're more columns.
I think they're fluorescent lights.
Okay. They are cool though.
I will say the Supersonic music does also slap.
Oh yeah, no, it is really good. It's just, you know.
The guitar, it's like very, you know.
Yeah, went away for the actual live music for a second there.
Very powerful keys.
No, you certainly get the impression that, you know, I'm strong as fuck. Which is good. Because I'm strong as fuck.
Me when I'm strong as fuck.
I haven't actually played Mania in a minute, so this would be nice. Well, I missed the trick I was going for. Now we have to take the plebeian slow route. Don't get crushed there. Let's get the Combine Ring. That's a power-up that makes it so when you drop... Yeah?
Uh-oh.
What's up, Jen? Am I not alive?
Well, Mugcord, I don't know if you can hear me, but... Oh, wait, hold on. There you are.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
No, I'm here. Hi, Jen. Hello. Present tense.
Oh, Discord is massively eating it.
Well, that's fun.
I don't know if you can hear me at all.
No, Jane, you're perfect.
Not present tense, I don't think.
Oh, definitely not. Wow, okay. This will be really fun in the video, though, because the video, I'm present and you're present.
I'm gonna try leaving the call and joining.
Go for it. I might also... leave and rejoin after she does. Oh, Mugcord YouTube channel. I tapped out of thing. Jane, hello.
Josh?
Jane, hello.
Anybody?
Okay, I'll leave and rejoin. Jane, hello. Where's my goddamn internet gone? Oh. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Present tense, yeah?
Present tense.
Okay. Now to stream a video game and ruin it. Stream failed to start. I've never seen that in my fucking life.
Yeah, no, that happens sometimes now. Just try again. It'll eventually do it, usually.
Okay. Stream failed to start. Jesus. Stream failed to I might just fucking stream OBS. No, because you'll hear our voices doubled back.
Yep.
Stream failed to start. Okay, tell you what. I'm going to stream Sonic Mania in 15 frames per second.
Okay. I mean, do what you gotta do. I tried closing the video I was watching to see if that would help, but
stream did indeed fail to start.
Interesting.
Well,
maybe Discord's having a problem?
I'll leave and rejoin one more time. Awaiting endpoint O3 Academy. I feel like it's Discord chat. Here's the thing, okay? And I'm talking to the viewers here, not Jane, because Jane can't fucking hear me yet, because it's struggling to let me rejoin. I want to finish this Let's Play no matter what. Although this is an unfortunate, well, this sucks, basically. It's not looking so hot. Unless it is Discord? Sorry gamers, I'm currently typing to Jane, in somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna reset my internet. I'll be a second, Mugcord, okay? Oh, I'm sure you can survive without me. I'll close Discord as well while I'm at it. But okay, my internet is in the process of being reset. I'm a little, annoyed. Just in terms of, I thought that this was going to be the first Mugcord video, with nothing wrong with it. But no. No, why would that ever be the case? Oh well. If it had to happen, it had to happen. Internet should hopefully come back on. To be fair, if I can't stream the game, Jane, that is upsetting, but it's not like a show ruiner or anything. But I do want to, call her at the very least. Because frankly, I cannot be fucked with solo commentary today. You know how it is. We've all been there. It's just a thing of having to figure out how to had to talk about the fact that I don't have internet currently. For a little bit of time, huh? My hero. Academia, if it was good. Deku came and back goes Mouth. Anyway, happy birthday, Sonic. The franchise has been with me for literally as long as I can remember, and it means a lot to me. It's helped me for a lot of things. I've had moments of doubt when I was like pretty much going into high school, and you would get bullied for that type of shit. But you know, it's all there currently, and I love this series far too much. No such thing. But I do love it a lot. Okay. My internet is currently claiming that it's back online. So let's open Discord again. And get into call with my good pal Jane. And then continue to record Sonic Mania. I mean, not that I stopped recording it, of course. I would never dare. Jane, hello?
Hi.
Holy shit, that's immediate. Okay. Now to ruin it. let's stream. We're open.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch the stream.
Yeah.
It's loading.
Okay.
I'm tapped in. You're paused. I see it.
Right. Okay. Moving around the pause menu. Yeah.
I see it. Yeah. Looks good.
Let's go! The fucking
Nothing
Discord overlay is on screen and it's pissing me off.
Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so in this boss, in this fight, you're supposed to, hit the little landmines with your body and launch them back into Eggman. But if you're Supersonic, it's a little bit easier.
It just kind of don't matter, yeah.
But then, and this is where I think the boss gets a bit weak, it keeps going. And this part of the boss is just from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And it's a bit like, oh, well,
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, I rush through that first phase because I'm Supersonic, but if you're playing it the intended way, then that's like a, 30-second boss or something, that now doesn't end even though you thought you beat it. Which, it's quite long for a Sonic boss.
Act 2.
Yeah.
I will say, it is starting to stutter a little bit already. We'll hang in there, I guess.
I'll put the fucking stream frame rate down, I guess.
Yeah.
For what's worth, one of the idle thoughts that I had... Oh wait, here's Knuckles. There goes Knuckles.
Yo. Oh.
Yeah, you don't turn into character yet. I'm going to turn the stream frame rate down. But one of the things I was saying while I was the only one alive... Oh, I can set it to 480p? Hell yeah. No, you're getting us 480 instead.
That's fine.
It wasn't letting me change the stream resolution before, but that's so fine. Yes, one of the things I was saying while I was on my own is it doesn't really matter that much if I'm not streaming to Jane, but I do at least want to be in call with her, because solo commentary sounds like hell right now.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I am, after all, very charismatic, interesting, and beautiful.
Yeah, no, it makes the videos a lot easier. This is just Sky Chase Zone from Sonic 2, but you're in a desert, and it's kinda cool. And Tails has, flight goggles on.
Mm.
If Sonic is the pilot, which is to say if you're playing as Tails, then he has some flight goggles from a scrapped Sonic 1 item, which is very cool. Knuckles doesn't fly a plane, he gets a completely original stage all to himself.
Huh.
Also, yeah, you can charge a spin dash here and hold down with one analog stick and move with the D-pad. And it will be treated as though you're in ball form, and so you will get increased points from killing enemies in a chain. And if you do it well enough, you can just start out to the point where you're farming a bunch of lives.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah. And if I get knocked out of this for any reason, I will just turn Supersonic instead. Never mind, I have no rings and I got knocked out of it. Where did you come from? Fucking twat. You killed me? Right, so my deathless run of Sonic... Where did Knuckles go? What the he got knocked off early. Poor bastard. Yeah.
Also, where's Tails?
No, Tails is in the plane.
Is he? I don't...
He's the brown thing,
maybe
because
it's
he's got the
supposed
flight
to
goggles.
Okay, yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, my deathless run of Sonic Mania where I die 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh well. You can stand on these fuckers as well.
If you get fewer than 9 deaths, that's a cat deathless.
Exactly, and Sonic is kind of a cat. That's why they fed him cat
Yeah.
food in Sonic X.
That's why
protested.
Sonic... What the fuck is that box compilation called? Sonic 2 and Garfield or whatever?
It's like Sonic and Garfield combo pack or something.
Yeah, that's why that exists.
Because Sonic and Garfield are the same species of animal.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the cat.
Supposedly the Garfield game, or at least the later of the two that's in that pack, is actually pretty good. I've never played it though.
I mean, I can believe it, but I'm not interested in finding out for myself.
Not a big Garfield head?
No.
That's a shame. More lasagna for me.
I need to rewatch the 2 live-action movies and nothing else Garfield.
That seems worse than just not engaging with it at all.
Well, it's like when I watched the 4 Kung Fu Panda movies and regretted it.
Yeah, so you're gonna do something else that you'll probably regret.
I did think about watching every Rocky movie, and I've never seen any of them. That seems like it might actually be fun.
Yeah, no, those are well considered.
Yeah.
At least most of them are, I think. Also, there's the one with Drago where he says, "I will break you." That's a known moment in culture.
Yeah.
That's a high aura moment.
There we go. Super Sonic. We're on a train, by the way.
Yeah.
Cool set piece. It will be over in a couple seconds.
Yeah, you know.
And it's
Yo,
over.
the pistol?
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
They'll become a gimmick in the next zone.
Let's see.
And here's our boss. The depth perception monster.
Oh, Jesus. What is this Space Harrier kid?
Fortunately, I'm gamer, so I don't have any issue. I swear I've hit you 6 times already.
It's also kind of Doom-coded when you think about it.
A little bit. It's also dead.
Yeah.
And the act finished at the end of the sign winks, by the way, I don't know if you noticed.
I didn't notice? That's disturbing.
Nah, don't overthink it. Yeah, look, it's fine.
Oh yeah, this guy. Wow, what a dick move.
That's it. Thankfully Sonic and
Now
Tails
you're in the
survived.
desert. Yeah.
This is Mirage Saloon, it's another original act.
This is what Magnificent Kotobuki is about.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You
so...
remember that show.
Well, I haven't seen it.
Probably. Oh, okay.
I know of it,
well,
it's like girls in planes and shit.
Yeah, in the desert.
Which historically has gone horribly for me. Plane shows actually...
It's weird that there's 3 shows that are that.
Yeah. I've only seen Sigururi, Warlords of Sigurd.
Warlords of Sigurdrifa, a show whose title I can remember, but seemingly nobody else can.
No, I remember, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Sigurdrifa.
Sigurdrifa, yeah. Oh, check these out, they're water bottles, and then you run along the bubbles.
Kinda based.
Yeah.
I can do that, by the way.
This zone is woefully short, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, we're nearly done with it.
Tragic.
But like fucking Bar and everything, his eyes look at you and blink.
Yo, it's like the fucking, creepy painting trope.
Here's the gun again.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. That almost went. Right there. There we go. Nice. Get my fucking water. Remember to stay hydrated, viewers.
You know, honestly, that's advice I need to give.
Here's our boss. He's gonna turn into Fang Bean or Bark. It's actually Fang. Very easy boss in Supersonic.
Who's the bird-looking one?
That is, Bean the Dynamite from Sonic the Fighters. And the polar bear is Bark the Polar Bear from Sonic the Fighters.
I see.
That's pretty much their only appearances. Of course, if you were me and you were playing this game for the first time and those characters haven't returned in anything, and you got to that boss and you saw them, you pogged.
Yeah, out of your gourd.
Yeah. And here comes Royal Ocean Zone. From Sonic 2.
You know, you raised your fists to the sky in rapture as hogs rain from the heavens.
Shit! Right, so... Oh, I fell. Yeah, Fire Shield sets fire to the oil.
Shit, that's not good.
It didn't do that originally. They, you know, came up with that for Mania. And it's fucking awesome.
True,
Act
but
2
also,
is going...
you know...
Oh, it's horrible. The consequences are fucking unbelievable. The Sonic world sustained, like, irreversible damage from this. Nobody... Cream the Rabbit died.
I can't believe they killed Cream the Rabbit.
I don't know why I decided to make Cream my scapegoat, but, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually when people make those kind of jokes, it's like a duck character. But I don't think there really is one of those in Sonic.
Bean the Dynamite is a duck. Or a woodpecker.
Okay, well, there you
it's
go.
kind of not really known. Or it might be, and I've forgotten my, like, recent lore. Because that's the thing, sometimes Sonic lore changes, but I might forget.
That's wild to me, because woodpeckers and ducks are, like...
Not very similar
they're
animals.
not similar. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, he is a duck, it's just he, in Sonic the Fighters, has a pecking move, where he, you know, hits up woodpecker style. Oh.
You ever think about, like, cartoon ducks and how weirdly popular Donald Duck is in Europe?
I was thinking about Donald Duck's Zeta Flare the other day.
Okay, I need to share this information with you, because I learned this recently, right?
Yeah.
And we're on this subject now. I learned that in Italy, Donald Duck is, like, was made the protagonist of a comic... I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but I'm going to give it a try. Called Paperinik?
Sure. We can ask Cookie.
We could. And it's like... It was like kind of like a half parody of some other, like, popular Italian comic, right?
Yeah.
And my understanding is that, like, as it went on, it became, like, more and more serious until, like, you got to, like you know, like the mid to late 90s, and it was just basically, like, fucking, like...
Proto Kingdom Hearts.
You know... Well, no, not even. Like way more than that. It was like Dark Age of comic book shit, but the main character was still just like Donald Duck.
That's pretty awesome.
But he wasn't funny anymore. He was just like a badass.
Yeah, no, that's good. So, by the way, in Act 2, an explosion caused, this.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Yeah. But there are little handles throughout the episode. Nope. The stage that you grab, and then it returns it to normal. for a little bit, and then the gas leaks start up again. Which, you know, is a really transformative, interesting gimmick that they came up with to refresh an older stage just for Sonic Mania.
Also, kind of bringing back some of the environmentalist stuff with Sonic, which is...
Yeah.
You know, my understanding is they don't really emphasize that so much.
Like, it sometimes comes up these days, but not quite that often anymore. So, you know, it's pretty cool.
This really says a lot about the state of society.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, I learned about this the other day, and by the time I was, like, 5 wiki pages deep, I was seeing, like, this art of, like, this fucking ripped as hell, like, evil space duck that he had to fight. The shit looked crazy.
That's
like,
awesome. You can get in submarines in this level, by the way, which are also just a thing that they made.
But, like, I'm saying all this, and if somebody Italian watches this video, they're gonna be, I feel like they're gonna be like, how dare you disrespect Paperini like this, and imply that it's not, like, the GOAT of comic books.
We will ask you later.
We could.
Let's find out.
I don't know. Cookie might be a little too young.
Oh, probably.
To be tapped into this, but I don't know. Like, my understanding is that it was very popular over there for a time. I don't know if it still is.
There we go. I got the high jump, which is always cool.
Yo, it's like an Octo Tank.
Yeah. Now I just
kind of like the Pokemon Octillery, if you think about it.
A little bit. Sonic sits in Aura Farms. That's Super Sonic, by the way.
Yeah. Shout out to Octillery, by the way. One of my favorite Pokemon.
You know what? You must have a hard time with that. So I respect it.
Why?
Well, he just doesn't get a lot of love. This is one of my favorite fucking level transitions, by the way.
Yeah. I'm observing.
Mm-hmm.
Submarine rises out of the water, shoots off like an airship. Oh.
Just crashes into
Well,
lava.
damn. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like Octillery gets... like, it's never, like, the main character Pokemon of anything. But that's not really why I like it. I just
fucking
like
imagine that.
Yeah.
They ditched Liko, they ditched the starter format entirely. Somebody shows up with Octillery. It's like, yeah, that's the mascot Pokemon this season.
Yeah.
Octillery.
But, like, I don't know. I just think it's a really simple concept that they pulled off really well.
No, that's fair.
Also, I like that it can learn, like, everything.
No, that's fair. I respect it.
Yeah.
It's not one of my favorite Pokemon, but it's not one I dislike at all.
That's fair. It's like, you never know quite what you're getting with that.
So, fun fact, by the way, if my parents are out, and they might be back by now, but if they're out, to keep Mayhem entertained, they literally just put, like, live streams of, like, birds in nature. Just on the TV.
No, that's a common thing for cats.
Yeah. I didn't quite realize it was until I saw Mayhem with them. And I was like, good for you, cat. Tails, I think I can kill you under here.
It's really, like, interesting how the singularity happened, but, like, only for house cats.
Yeah. No, it's something.
That's not true. There's still cats, like, on Earth that are not doing well. But, you know, I feel like on average they're doing better than we are. Maybe that's a skewed perspective, I don't know.
I mean, you know, the things that stress cats out tend to stress them out like crazy.
That is true.
I don't think I've ever, like, gone in there. No, I probably have, actually. I'm me. I have about 300 hours in Sonic Mania, bearing in mind we are like an hour in and I'm about to beat the game. It's a short game.
That's a lot of playthroughs.
Yeah, I know. I think Mania is the singular video game I've probably beat the most. And if it's
I'm
not
trying
that,
to think
it's
of video
another
games that
classic Sonic
that I've ever played end to end more than once, and it's a short list.
Yeah. Mine isn't very long, it just happens to be the case that the 2D Sonic games, you can kind of beat all of them in like an hour. So,
Fair.
I have.
Fair. Yeah.
This is another boss that's a little boring. You just have to wait for him to melt his armor off, and then you can attack him. That's alright, because Super Sonic makes it easier, as ever.
I like that it's some kind of like weird lighting machine, though.
Oh no, it's a pretty fun thing. And it's gone.
I don't know why this made me think of that, but suddenly I'm like, fuck, I really want to play Panzer Dragoon again. One of these days I'll be able to do that.
It'll happen.
They just need to make an Xbox emulator I can actually run on my computer. You know, just
They're supposed to be getting there!
I tried the, like, you know, the latest and greatest in terms of efficiency about a year ago, and it's still not quite there.
Well,
like, the game, like, starts and runs, but it's extremely choppy. Like,
there's like a rumor that Xbox themselves are going to put emulated titles on PC, and you would hope they would emulate their console a little bit better than the fans have.
Yeah,
You would hope, because, you know, who wants to fucking place trust in them anymore?
Yeah,
but maybe.
I mean, you know, theoretically speaking,
well, never mind.
setting aside some other concerns about like the BBS boycott and stuff. For the time
Yeah, that's
like we're assuming that that ends up resolved in some way, which is a big fucking assumption. But then
I really like the background in this stage here, particularly.
Oh no, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But like, what I mean is to say is just like even taking that factor out of the equation, you know, in theory, I'd be willing to pay them for like a working copy of Panzer Dragoon Order that I could play on my computer. But I think that game is tied up in like weird legal stuff anyway.
Oh yeah, the usual.
So yeah.
Oh, we're in a bonus stage by accident. Well, now you get to see what these are.
Yo, pinball.
Let's get a one-up.
Yeah.
I missed.
Well,
that's alright. We'll get another shot. Just an unexpected time sink, you know. Come on, we'll get a one-up this time.
What is the water one?
Well, shit. Water one is bubble shield, by the way.
Nice.
And I run the second half of the pinball table.
I like how this looks.
Yeah, no, the special stages have this as well, where they do the fucking low poly look. And it's great. It looks really nice. Sonic Mania is, you know, like a retro throwback title inspired to seem as though it could have come out on, like, the Saturn. And it does a really good job at that, while still feeling, like, modern and doing things that the Saturn wouldn't have actually been able to do.
It's like a good era of stuff, visually speaking. This is a completely different game, it's just like every other aspect. But last year I played Lunacid for the first time. And that's a game that kind of goes for like a PS1 sort of look. And it just really looks absolutely like it's such a vibe. Like like that game was very good in general, but even just purely aesthetically, it's very strong.
No, that's fair. We're keeping the fire shield because we're in Lava Reef. Also, I'm not turning Supersonic because I like this fucking song too much. I'm turning Supersonic because I took damage. There we go, do the fucking slope physics like a gamer. actually make the jump. Those spinning tube things are funny.
But I am an alpha gamer.
I mean, what am I if not that?
I have only ever seen.
Oh yeah, this bit's funny. You crush these fuckers horribly.
I have only ever seen that video referenced in other stuff. I've never actually seen the original, and I feel like it's funnier that way.
For the record, you're talking about the, like, 06 fan dub, yeah? Like,
I guess that...
Gamer Mail?
Is that where that's from? No, I've never seen the 06 fan dub. I didn't realize it was from that. That's funny.
Alpha Gamer Mail. You know, it's the whole bit about, like...
Yeah,
this is
that
my
makes
gamer
you a
pad.
beta cuck.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes you a beta cuck. You are an 06 fan dub. It's good.
Okay.
It's funny. There are a lot of good bits in there. But you know, predictably, you get a bunch of people to do improv comedy for like 2 hours. Not all of it hits.
No, that is entirely fair.
I do like when they go to the desert and Shadow says, "Omega, count how many sand is here," and then he just starts counting. And it's pretty good. Right, this boss
that
hits
does
fun.
sound pretty good.
That's Heavy
fair.
Rider. Rides a moto bug and swings a fucking flail around.
I can do that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? The confetti?
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, you know.
This
And
level
they're
is
dead.
so game maxed.
Come on, Tails, get the thing. Tails, you're too high! No! No! Damn it. I think that's the first time one of the ones that floats down, I have had to get it instead of making Tails do it.
The indignity.
It's just one of my little, like, skill expression moments, you know, to prove to people that I'm good at Sonic the Hedgehog. And now, we go to Metallic Madness from Sonic CD. And we take damage at the start of the level.
This one's very green.
Yeah. When we get to Act 2, I am going to do another pause for the music at a certain point. Don't take damage from the Matryoshka, the fucking cunts. You know. To be fair, the music's already, like, very good in this zone, it's just, you know. I like Act 2's music a bit more. Most people do. This is the second last zone in the game, by the way.
I see, so it's Metal Madness and then one more.
Yeah. The last zone is an original one. Yeah. I can't remember... No, okay, I remember now. This one has some pretty fun gimmicks. Nope, you're in the wrong place. Can I? Yeah, I can.
The wrong
Obviously.
guy, the wrong situation.
The Supersonic.
Yo!
Spring on wheels.
Spring on wheels.
The other
Yo,
fun thing about
Megami
Sonic
Con
Mania-
posted on Blue Sky. Let's go.
Oh, by the way, I'm in the background now.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
You're small.
No, the other nice thing about Sonic Mania I was gonna say is, it's, like, universally beloved among Sonic fans. Which is great, because we don't get that very often.
No, I've gotten the impression that that's rather rare in the fandom.
Yeah. Duh. This boss is a callback to the Sonic 1 final boss. Only changes a little bit. Oh, Tails died. Good. I fucking shouldn't. That shouldn't have happened. I took longer on this boss than I usually do, thanks to that. It's disheartening as fuck.
Gosh, you gotta dial into the electrodes.
I gotta lock the fuck in, but dial into the electrodes.
Yeah, you gotta lock in and dial into the electrodes.
Right. And then this boss has like a, you know, I'm mad at you type of phase. Where it just starts doing all of them in a row. Oh wait, I fucking missed the shot again. Jesus Christ, I'm washed. It's over. Your favorite Sonic YouTuber has fallen off.
My goat going outside.
And you find out Hey, why is the Supersonic music still playing? I'm not Supersonic anymore.
Oh, sorry, I need to deactivate my aura. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Sonic Mania, for the record, is also like one of... Oh. Sorry, we're listening to Metallic Madness now.
Okay.
And that's a little rapping bit over, but we're a couple seconds away from an even better bit. Actually, how far away is it? I'll let it play. Now it's about to start.
Oh shit.
There we go. That's the, you know, jazz solo that everybody fucking loves.
Everyone loves saxophone. Careless Whisper.
It's hard to beat. You know, I'm reminded on the topic of saxophones. My dad, of course, has a dog that he got recently, a new dog called Murphy. Murphy is teething right now, such that sometimes, you know, his gums bleed. So we actually just get to call the dog Bleeding Gums Murphy. And it's completely fucking correct.
Epic Simpsons reference.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody likes that episode.
Yeah, no, it's just a good episode. I was actually talking about The Simpsons the other day on TMD with some people about how, like, I feel like the show's golden years are, like, a bit overrated, and it's, like, you know, weird afterlife is a little underrated.
No, that's fair.
Why are you Baby Sonic? Then?
Yeah, that's one of the gimmicks in this level.
I see.
Shrinking to dinky little miniature Sonic. And Tails, who just died again.
Yeah.
Poor bastard. Oh, the boss is like this as well, by the way. Which, you know, we'll get to when we get to it. And I'm big again.
But no, because I was thinking about how that one episode that, quote-unquote, reveals that Principal Skinner is an imposter, it routinely ranks as, like, you know, one of the worst television episodes of all time, supposedly.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, hey, Tiny Sonic? Tiny Super Sonic.
Epic.
On our normal size, how sad.
I hope everybody watching the video is like, damn, I love this other person who's just yapping about anything and everything.
Oh, no.
My name's Chia Roscaro. I'd like do my own YouTube shit. Go look that up.
Yeah, no, this is part of the Muckroad experience. It's okay, you're
Absolutely.
fucking you're like a main character on this channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a group effort. It's like the Justice League.
Exactly, but better. And we've saved the world a lot more often.
Yeah. Josh, who's your favorite Justice League member?
God, fuck if I know any of them. Like, okay, the thing is, I know them, obviously, but I couldn't actually tell you who's in the Justice League. Here's the boss, by the way. It is a Gachapon machine.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. There's an achievement if you can get every Gacha art without destroying any of them, which I think Tails ruined for me. It doesn't matter, I have the achievement, but it's about the aura, you know?
Yeah. There's a fucking laundromat near where I live recently got like unironic actual Gashapon machines, and I want to like sink a couple quarters into them just like because
the spirit of it, you know.
Yeah, but I like don't really keep change on me, so I keep forgetting.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
They're like little plastic alien dudes.
See, that sounds wholesome.
Yeah.
And here we are, the last zone, Titanic Monarch.
Yo.
Big Eggman cityscape sort of place. Oh. Fucking just missed the jump entirely. Alright.
No, don't even worry about it.
No, I'm not. Oh god, yeah, so those fucking little balls that you magnetize to and then launch yourself are in Sonic Superstars, which otherwise controls the exact same as Mania, but those balls don't, even a little bit. And that pisses me off to no fucking end.
Yeah, because like, why reuse the look if you're gonna have it work differently?
They function identical for the record, it's just they control differently. And it's like, that's what makes it really annoying.
That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, don't fall. Okay, good, I nearly did.
Shout out to those plasma globe things that those are based on, by the way. I had one of those in my room as a kid, so it entertained me to no end. I had one of those and I had a lava lamp.
I might still have one in the house, I'm not sure. It might have broke, or ran out of battery, or Connor has it. So you know. Whoops.
Honestly, lava lamps are the ones that I like really miss. Lava lamps are fucking cool, man. I don't know why we got rid of those things.
I like both of them, to be fair.
That's completely fair.
See,
I like a lot of that slightly like mall kids, like Spencer's kid got kind of stuff. Not so much the sex toys, but like the weird little novelty things. Like
no,
that.
I know what you mean. You know, I'm reminded. So if you were to look at the photo of my bookshelf again, you would see in the middle some vinyls. One of those vinyls is for the Sonic Frontiers OST, or parts of it. The other is for Nights into Dreams. The moon and some of the detailing on Knight's body, I had forgotten this, but they are glow in the dark. So last night, when I fucking turned my lights off, I was like, hey, wait a minute, I can faintly see part of that. The specific thing, part of the website's own recommendation, you're supposed to, and I believe I'm quoting here, charge it with sunlight.
Now, what does that mean?
I think it just means leave it in the sun for a little bit for the glow-in-the-dark thing to get its effect. But I am enough worried about sun damage to not even want to do that, you know?
No,
nobody wants a discolored vinyl, because that's just sad.
No. I will say it is very funny to me that you have those, and if I'm remembering right, no record player.
There is a record player in this house.
Oh, okay.
There was actually two, but the other one is, Okay, right. Like, the story goes, my older brother found a broken record player at a bus stop. Like, working.
That's a crazy thing to find at a bus stop. Like, I found a pair of like nice aviators at a bus stop once, and I thought I hit the jackpot.
No, that's fair. It wasn't like a great vinyl player, but it was a, you know, it played them.
So, yeah.
But yeah, although we threw that out because it is absolutely that broken. But there is just another one in the house anyway, so if I wanted to, I could listen to the vinyls that I own.
Fair.
The Sonic
I collect
Frontiers
cassettes to like a limited extent.
Linked to me because it was like £10, and it was like, what the fuck? Sonic Frontiers vinyl for a tenner? Yes. And then the next one, I was just
fair.
You know, why not? Oh,
But yeah,
you
no,
cassette
I collect cassettes to an extent because they're a bit easier to find players for, and in general, the objects themselves are less money. Also, I just like the look of them.
No, that's fair.
I like the look and the somewhat, slightly lo-fi sound quality.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a ton of them, but I have a couple.
I presume
got
it's a bit more difficult to find them these days.
No, a lot of like Bandcamp artists, especially do tape releases, like low quantity tape releases.
But you know what?
They'll be like limited to like 100 pieces or 200 pieces or something like that.
Yeah, but still exists.
I've got like a Sabrina the Teenage DJ double album. I've got one by Equip. I've got a couple of things.
Fair.
Yeah. Also, an old LL Cool J single that I found on tape, which was kind of a cool thing to find at a thrift shop.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I kind of don't know who that is. Gomen aside.
But LL Cool J was I say was, he's still around. He's a rapper from the 80s. He was like considered like one of the first like rappers to really kind of figure out albums as a format.
Right.
So a lot of important work done by that guy. This is also one of the, I think maybe the first person, at least the first rapper ever described as the greatest of all time. The GOAT.
Fair enough. By the way, thing I hadn't demonstrated, this level, you're stuck in this like middle room. And you go off to 4 corners and clear those rooms, and it's a cool setup for a Sonic level.
Also, it's got like a stained glass window up there.
Yeah, that too.
That's crazy.
No, this is a cool fucking level. Titanic Monarch, baby. Once again, the original levels are really good. It would be nice if Mania had more of them. Shit, bonus stage again. We're not doing this.
Why not?
I want to finish the game and go have food.
Fair enough, The food eater.
I'm not going to turn into Super Sonic, unless I, lose my shield. Because I do want Super Sonic going into the final boss. Because I'm a cheater.
Yeah, no.
This game does have a Super Sonic final boss. That only takes like a minute or two. I missed the jump, like an idiot. That's fine. Oh. These platforms kind of suck, or the ones in another room do, because they are slightly prone to crushing you. Oh. Nah, we're not going super. I'll be fine. I believe I'm going the right way for the one secret. Yeah, okay, no, we're fine. Oh shit, no, I super wasn't fine. Oh well. All those rooms do is give you, like, some guaranteed shields, which are nice to have. I love those bouncy cunts as well.
What is the, like, target lock thing that shows up occasionally?
I'll... Shit. If we encounter another one, which we will, I will demonstrate it to you a bit better than I have been. It's an enemy of some sort that does it.
I see.
Give me the spring. That's not the spring. There we go. Ah, fucker. Well, there go all my rings. Oh, here's one. Yeah, so this will lock around you. And... Tails took the damage for me. Never mind. Yeah, it does damage. That's all. And it follows you pretty stubbornly. So it's kind of hard to get out of. Of course, Tails, noble fucking sacrifice over there.
Yeah, Tails the tank, they call him.
What a guy. Oh, I tried to jump to get even more speed and I fucked up and lost all my speed. One more. I think this boss, this stage took me about 9 times the first time I did it. What am I not forgetting, Jim?
Don't forget.
You're here forever. Since we're, you know, big Simpsons fans on this channel.
Yeah, huge Simpsons fans. What's your favorite?
Yeah, okay, sorry. Those are the things I was complaining about because they just crush you sometimes. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Who's your favorite Simpsons character, Josh?
God, like, I don't actually know, because... I feel like it is either Homer or Bart or Lisa, which is one of 3.
Yep.
And that's his main family. We're gonna go up here. There we go. I don't know. Because... I think I like Lisa at her best a lot. But Lisa's not at her best very often.
Yeah, that's fair.
Probably the best Lisa episodes are the Lisa Homer ones. And there's a decent amount of those, but, you know, they're not the only things. Bart's pretty good across the board, to be fair. And then Homer is also kind of, you know, like Jackass Homer, I believe is the fandom term. Is a thing, you know, you need to be careful with Homer. Sometimes he's a little bit much. Actually,
yeah,
that's going into the final boss, so...
I don't know, it's very simple. It's very basic, but, like, I always like Homer best. I just think he's, like, kind of, you know, there's something about the well-meaning bumbler as an archetype. It's like, yeah, you know, I get it, man.
Fair.
We're all going through life together. Now, as we all know, if The Simpsons was based, Bart Simpson would be non-binary.
Jesus, that's a bit I forgot about for a minute.
And would say, don't have a cow, eh?
Yeah. Fucking... That was your Sonic Adventure streams, I believe?
No, that was actually something we talked about while I was playing fucking Pokemon Emerald Road.
Oh, okay. Even better.
Yeah. Because you weren't actually in the call with me, you were just talking about it in the text chat.
Oh yeah, okay.
Fuck yeah.
This is the final boss. It's a fucking egg thing.
Yeah.
He will lose the shield, and then he'll be easier to damage. Although those little grippers behind him, that's what they're called, they electrocute, and so you can't get too close to him. But they also get taken off as you beat him. So he's a boss that gets easier as you go along. Which is like, I don't know how I feel about those in this type of game.
And...
yeah, he transports you to dimensions where the hard-boiled heavies come back to attack you. This is heavy ACAB, by the way. I didn't say that earlier. Just kidding, it's heavy gunner. Am I gonna have enough rings for this? I think I should be fine.
I mean, you only got, like, 10.
Yeah. Well, it just depends. Are you about to... yeah, we're fine. There we go. Okay. And now we're about to do the Super Sonic final boss
really
battle.
enjoy the look on Sonic's face just then.
Yeah, well, you know.
Bro was dumbfounded.
Right. Super Sonic final boss time. That's Heavy King. We never encountered him in this playthrough. But he's the leader of the hard-boiled heavies, and he goes against Eggman. So he and Eggman are going to be fighting each other. And you're going to be fighting both of them.
I see.
Unfortunately, the gameplay is not as cool as that sounds.
Well...
You just kind of fight one of them at a time. But you can't fly, because you are supersonic. And you magnetize rings towards you and shit.
Ugh.
Bullshit. There we go. And then once this is done, that's it. That's the game. We beat Sonic Mania in... God, there was a fucking... Because the goddamn, you know, internet had to freak out. This was a longer playthrough than it needed to be. But fortunately, the game actually just gives you a timer for how long you took at the end. So I'll be able to tell you if I gamed or if I'm cringe. I need some rings.
Yeah, no, I'm curious as to how your world record for Contempt went.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not a Sonic Mania speedrunner. I'm just really good at Mania casually. So I don't like glitches in my Sonic games. I just like getting really good at the movement and shit.
Years ago, I saw this live stream where the two people were talking about speedrunning, and one of them like knew a lot about speedrunning, and the other one did not. And the one guy mentioned the term glitch percent, and the other dude just like freaked the fuck out. And I always thought that was pretty funny.
That's good. God, you're just making me
What
think of the
fuck do you
attitude
mean
some people
glitch
have.
percent?
Yeah, like a lot of people get really pissy about using glitches in video games. For the record, I don't care to use them in Sonic games, but I don't give a fuck about glitches. Like, okay, well done, you played the game. Good. That's it, like that's the end of my thought.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking problem. But some people like to make it out to be.
I think this person was more objecting to the term glitch percent than
I suppose
anything.
that is a bit weird, yeah. Here's an animated cutscene, by the way.
Okay. Spoilers.
Yeah, sorry guys, spoilers for Sonic Mania in the chat.
We are not funny.
But where is Sonic?
Yo, that's Knuckles.
Yeah, we didn't see him this game.
His
No, we
name
did,
was
you're right, he got
Knuckles.
fucking knocked off the plane and died.
Yeah, he passed away. His name was Knuckles, and unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle. Correct.
I heard somebody say hard as nails the other day and it fucking just made me think about, you know, unknown from me.
LL Cool J is hard as hell. Battle anybody, he'll do it well.
I'm speeding the credits up, by the way, they don't normally go this fast.
I was gonna say.
Here's the speed.
Yes, I see.
Aaron Weber mentioned.
I don't know who that is.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah.
You know what I am gonna worry about?
What?
Speed of light in a closed vacuum.
Ah, don't worry about that either.
Not worrying about that.
I hope this video uploads quick enough because I want it to be up for Sonic's birthday, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, maybe we forgot about that while recording. This is a Sonic anniversary special.
Yeah. No, Sonic is 34.
Mm-hmm.
He is finally old enough to... There's gotta be something that...
No.
Yeah, there's gotta be something... Like,
Run for president is 35.
Okay, here's what's fucked up, okay?
Oh, look at that time. 1 hour 35 minutes. That's pretty slow for me.
Here's what's fucked up, okay?
Yeah.
As you get older, you unlock like more and more privileges as a citizen, right? You do.
No, it's correct, but, you know.
You're granted more and more privileges as a citizen up to a certain point. But then after you turn like 21, that just stops. I need you to be when you turn 72. When you turn 72, you can legally murder one human being.
Right. Just for the record, you need to be 35 to run for president. That is something.
Yeah, I mean that's like
again,
the
I did decide I would
one.
show off Knuckles and Knuckles mode.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. This has like a unique fucking ending. If you beat it, it's just Knuckles like reading a book to some kids, talk about how awesome and heroic he is.
I mean, he is the best of the main trio.
Like, you know, I like Sonic more, but also I'm never going to contest somebody talking about how peak Knuckles is.
I just think he's cool. I don't know.
No, he is. He really is.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's got more respect put on his name in recent years. Anyway, we're not playing the fucking full game or anything, so Jane, any last words for the dear viewers?
Subscriber will spin dash into your dad.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Also
happy
look
birthday,
up
Sonic.
Also look up Kia Roscoe EN on YouTube.
Do that as well. My final words.